All right, all right. Hello, everyone, and now welcome to a game between Chaemiko versus Fast. This game taking place here on Twisted Meadows, a map that is definitely not fast in the current meta. Twisted Meadows, one of the largest, or I believe the largest map currently still part of the map pool, as there are so many bases. Well, your economy and establishing of bases is only for your imagination how many bases you want to establish. Three bases at the same time seems a bit aggressive unless your name starts with Mu and ends with Un. But other than that, yeah, we'll see how this particular game goes. Chaemiko spawning as the red human player over here at what I will call. Wow, this seems really high. I need to lower this, angle this up. Yeah, a lot of changes, a lot of things happening over the weekend. Just still trying to get by during this crazy COVID-19 virus, as we are looking at a Blood Mage first. All right, Blood Mage first coming in on Twisted Meadows, going up against a Farseer. My mind is trying to come up with different strategies, what players can actually do and use on this particular map. I am surprised that Fast is not going for that Altar of Storms barracks trick, where you can have the Blade Master finish off this Rock Golem very, very quickly, just with the help of one Burrow, a Grunt, and that Blade Master, thereby trapping the unit off to the north. It looks like the Farseer is going to be used for harassment. We don't see a Voodoo Lounge yet either. So without a Voodoo Lounge, one Farseer and one Grunt either going to be creeping or putting on pressure. Meanwhile, Chaemiko off on the far side here, Blood Mage is about to come out, and I am interested in the Blood Mage, as I want to know what type of particular creep pattern this Blood Mage will be trying to go for. Blood Mage now making its way back off to the north here, going to go after and perhaps try and grab something from this mercenary camp. Is it going to be able to take anything of particular usefulness? Footmen are here as well. Forest Troll Shadow Priest is currently out, ready to go. That is not my phone if you hear it. As you can see, two Forest Trolls are currently banished, and well, they're unable to do that much currently out of all of the action. The majority of that, a lot of that damage currently gone. Meanwhile, Blood Mage picks up a potion of greater healing. Are we going to see perhaps a Farseer? Oh, there goes that little attack right there. There goes level 2 onto the Blood Mage, as Blood Mage now has Siphon mana and will be able to head back. All right, the Farseer opening up with a rather interesting creep pattern there. Is he going to perhaps be able to get some Siphon mana off of that Farseer? No, not quite yet. And this is normally a problem that Orc players find against human, dealing with a level 2 hero when your opponent is at, when you are at level 1. But oddly enough, it's never the situation where it is a Blood Mage. So Blood Mage sitting at level 2. Forest Troll Shadow Priest is currently out here. Footman now wandering around. Orc Burrow getting done. There's that Voodoo Lounge. More Orc Burrow is done here. War Mill getting added in, as we may be getting in some upgrades. Oh, let's take a look. Are we going to get some Siphon mana? Yes, we are. Farseer trying to run away, and it will be able to break that chain and that link there. But the Blood Mage getting up to 311 mana already, stealing his opponent's precious resources. Now that Forest Troll Shadow Priest all topped off, ready to go, ready to do a lot more healing. And the Blood Mage says, thank you very much for your mana. I am using it to heal all of my units. Hey, Crow, yep, awesome catching you once again. Glad that you were able to, that you're still here. Really looking forward to just being able to get a lot of casts and a lot of games in. Not quite sure why you didn't siphon mana from from your starting target first. That would seem to make the most amount of sense. You can take a look at Null Warden out of mana already, as we should be looking at this last Null Overseer getting taken down. Forest Troll Shadow Priest could be getting in some heals onto that Footman as well. Blood Mage had plenty of mana to go. I do not believe it will get to level 3, especially since these Gnolls were already taken out. Farseer sitting at level 1, gonna get to level 2 right there. 118 experience, finishing off that level 6 Stone Golem. Meanwhile, what is the Farseer's long-term plan going to be? Low hit point Grunt, no healing salve yet either, as the units are now making their rounds back out. Coming back home, we are looking at Town Hall, about halfway done. Meanwhile, other neck of the woods, double bestiary with a Tauren chieftain with stronghold. So we are looking at perhaps Raiders, Kodo Beast. I do not believe it will be Wind Riders, but then again, with a Blood Mage first, you can perhaps punish your opponent since he won't have water elementals. Double Forest Troll Shadow Priest and a Forest Troll Berserker, however, has plans of their own as Orc Burrow now coming in across. All right, very, very easy. Oh, banish onto the Peons. Peons unable to do very much. Very low hit points. Siphon Mana trying to get away as the Forest Troll Shadow Priest should be able to abolish each of those right there. Not for some reason, not doing that. All right, coming back across. Grunt gonna get taken down. Oh, very low on hit points. One more shot. There it goes. Level 3 now on the Blood Mage. Siphon Mana away. Tauren Chieftain now out onto the field as a very low hit point footman is going to try and head back. Oh, there's a banish. There's a Siphon Mana. The Tauren Chieftain losing a lot of mana and couldn't get away easily either because of that banish. Also using that line of sight from the trees to be able to see up onto high ground. That was absolutely beautiful as the Blood Mage. Well, oh, there he goes, trying to siphon more mana. Again, Tauren Chieftain now makes its way back over. Perhaps it should dump off some of that extra lovely mana into the Forest Troll Shadow Priest there. All right, extra mana ready to go. Let's take a look. Perhaps we're going to take down another Orc Burrow or two. No, going after that Voodoo Lounge instead. Blood Mage is in position. Farseer is in position. Siphon Mana, Tauren Chieftain is right there. No no abolish either, as the Tauren Chieftain may try to land down a stomp. Oh, there is that there is that banish. There is the Siphon Mana. There's the stomp though to break it, as the Tauren Chieftain does break free finally, but at what cost? Blood Mage actually shutting down the Orc opening. At least it is a little bit difficult to counter, and Fast not quite sure what to do or how to drive this game. Coming back on the other side, there's some more Siphon Mana. Farseer losing the rest of that remaining mana. We're going to see this Voodoo Lounge perhaps get taken out. Meanwhile, Tauren Chieftain is trying to get a little bit of extra experience as well, as the Farseer is just continuing to run back. You can see those burrows. Well, they currently have heavy armor. If you can actually finish off another burrow, that is going to be a very, very big deal indeed. Farseer, oh, Wind Riders now coming across, and it is in fact Wind Riders, the perfect counter to a human army that doesn't have water elementals or riflemen. Tauren Chieftain relatively low on mana. Units are going to try and run back away. Low hit point footman still part of the party. Meanwhile, Forest Troll Shadow Priest down to 38, getting taken down with a spear in the back. All right, change in momentum. Two Wind Riders completely changing the course and the outcome of this matchup. Meanwhile, Blood Mage going to try and make its way back out. There's a Paladin to do a little bit of healing. And, well, there is those double Spirit Wolves trying to get in front of that Blood Mage again. Blood Mage is going to be able to perhaps retreat all the way back. Paladin might be there. There's some more. Well, are we going to get some more Siphon Mana? Yes, Siphon Mana away from that Farseer, as the Blood Mage will be forced to retreat back. More Holy Light saving that Blood Mage still, as damage is still adding up. Coming back through, Paladin making its way over. Siphon Mana into that Paladin. We're going to look at a Null Overseer easily taken down here. No Scroll of Regeneration at all. But we are going into Griffin Aviary and Dragonhawk Riders. More Wind Riders are getting added in, but Dragonhawk Riders, obviously a very strong counter to Wind Riders, takes less supply. And in a one-on-one battle, or in an even food battle, well, Dragonhawk Riders will win every time. The difference will come down to whether or not there is silence. Meanwhile, let's take a look. A bestiary is there. All right, high to Chicago, as we're looking at the Wind Riders now making their way out across the field. All right, a little bit of damage coming across. A lot of damage coming across. Wind Riders, the definition or of prime example of a unit that is, well, a bit of a glass cannon. All right, there's a shackle right there. There's another shackle, but the other Wind Riders are going to show up. Let's take a look. Blood Mage could try and banish right there. There's a banish for the save, as we're going to be seeing what Scroll of Town Portal head back out. More units making their way out. 45 supply compared to 49. As the Wind Rider able to heal back up, I believe that was 400 hit points due to the effect of Ethereal Realm. We are not getting Animal War training as of yet. I'm surprised we don't see that, as we are already looking at, well, these Dragonhawk Riders in the air. Meanwhile, back off to the north, we see 5 Wind Riders. Are we going to still see more production from that bestiary? Of course not. Not when your opponent is going for Dragonhawk Riders. You don't want to well, build the unit that your opponent already so easily counters. All right, or perhaps we're going to see Cloud. That would actually be, well, a throwback to old times Disruption Web, essentially shutting down all of the towers that are underneath here. But I don't see Cloud being researched as of yet, and it is currently not being cast. So if it is researched, well, then this would be a prime time to use it. Holy Light saving up another Paladin right there. Force Troll, Shadow Priest, more repairs coming across. Another Orc Burrow could get taken down. Holy Light, yes, saves another one there. Blood Mage could try and siphon more mana in to, well, finish off more. Meanwhile, what is, well, the Orc army doing? Leveling up, level 3, level 2, getting Vampiric Aura as the units are trying to back up again. Also, no Staff of Sanctuary. We are still looking at barracks here. No Cloud. Oh, there's that Cloud research, but it may be too little, too late, as the Dragonhawk Riders are looking at O2 upgrades. Going into O3 upgrades now, and this is very heavy on the leather upgrades for this Dragonhawk army. And, well, what does that also mean? Oh, Dragonhide, excuse me. Well, let's take a look. There goes a Spirit Wolf, quickly taken down. Blood Mage gonna... what did it give? It gave the Paladin that potion of greater healing. Blood Mage now using a clarity potion. Paladin not needing it for some reason, as the Dragonhawk Riders are once again on the move. 45 supply over 30. I guess the colors are a little bit, yeah, the colors are a bit switched. Chaemiko is actually Chaemiko. Wait, what the heck? Chaemiko is red, but it shows up as blue here. So yeah, a little bit confusing. My apologies. Maybe I should switch it now that I know. There we go. That actually makes a little bit more sense. Blood Mage now making its way back around. Wind Riders are coming across here. 5 Wind Riders in the air. There is Devotion Aura as well. Units are now trying to make their way back. 4 Dragonhawk Riders in the air, ready to go. Chaemiko's army significantly larger, 10 supply difference, as a low hit point footman easily going to get taken out. Are we going to perhaps see some Shackles? Yes, we are. Are we going to see some Banish? We could, but now we see, well, the Farseer out of mana. Scroll of Town Portal quickly being used, trying to finish off at least one Dragonhawk, not one Dragonhawk Rider, one Wind Rider there, as we're looking at 0-3 upgrades on these Griffin Aviary units, those Dragonhawk Riders. Coming back around. Dragonhawk Riders here, ready to go. Paladin sitting at level 1. Units now going to be making their way back out off to the north. Farseer sitting at level 3. Troll Bat Riders, and this is, well, Air Force battles. One-on-one. Is Orc going Bat Riders? Okay, yes. Orc is going Bat Riders. And we'll see if Fast is able to counteract those, well, poor units here. But you got to remember, with Banish, the Blood Mage could easily start banishing his units, minimizing the amount of splash damage the Bat Riders are doing. Farseer are going to be coming across here. There's a Voodoo Lounge out in the middle of nowhere for easy shopping. Meanwhile, there's some quick Shackles onto the Dragonhawk Riders, and down they go. All right, there goes one, there goes another. We now see Disruption Web, Cloud cast across multiple units. Peons are not even bothering me. Are we going to come from the backside? Are we going to see some Shackles? No, 1, 2. 2 big hits. Holy Light, Chain Lightning, Shackle across every which way as we are looking at the unit starting to fall. All right, Tauren Chieftain going to use a Scroll of Town Portal to break free from the Shackle. And wow, Scroll of Town Portal breaking free, but the Wind Riders still all fall. All right, let's take a look. More units coming in. Force Troll Berserker, another. Wow, that Troll Bat Rider getting shackled right in front. Tauren Chieftain, however, going after the Blood Mage. Are we going to see a Holy Light? Yes, we do. Paladin is right there as the Tauren Chieftain needs to get some. Oh, stomping in again. Farseer still engaging. Siphon mana would have been perfect right there to try and stop any more of that stompy stomp as the units are continuing to battle it out. All right, Blood Mage low on hit points, trying to back away, and so many air units here now going after those ground units. Force Troll Shadow Priest trying to heal back up as we saw another Bat Rider come in from the side to try and finish off more units. Instead, Dragonhawk Riders are now looking to pull back away. Farseer is right there. Are we going to see a Holy Light? No, we are not. Blood Mage giving mana to the Paladin. Paladin needs to save some more of those units, unable to do so as you are looking at the units starting to add up more in damage. All right, there is another Cloud getting cast across multiple units again. Tauren Chieftain right in the front. There goes some more Spirit Wolves. Farseer fighting in from the back. Blood Mage is still right there. Paladin uses that potion of healing in time. Force Troll Berserker trying to engage. Holy Light saves him, as the units are still battling it through. There are some units, low hit point units, trying to make their way back out. Force Troll Berserker is going to be able to shift through more Siphon mana again, as the Tauren Chieftain doesn't have that much or has no mana whatsoever. There's a quick ensnare being brought down on the one Dragonhawk Rider that was casting that cloud, as the units are now still battling and raging on. Let's take a look. Another Holy Light saving another Force Troll Berserker, as the units are going to engage again. All right, still more damage coming across. That one Dragonhawk Rider casting that, well, cloud and sustaining it, channeling it in the very far back. More repairs coming across. Perhaps some of those other peons need to get taken down. As you can see, that damage is starting to get higher and higher. All right, Raider perhaps going to try to throw down an ensnare. There goes one Dragonhawk. Dragonhawk down to 100. Well, go back into the ethereal realm, able to escape. There goes another, as the ensnares are coming across. Tauren Chieftain unable to get a stomp off, doesn't have that much mana. There goes another ensnare onto the Dragonhawk Rider, as it may get taken down. Blood Mage here, ready to go. There goes another Siphon mana into the Paladin. Paladin up to level 3, level 2 Holy Light, but who is it going to be used on? 51 supply compared to 33, as Griffins now come in to join in on the fight. All right, Griffin's going to turn things around. Griffin's much better at dealing with the ground. Paladin has Devotion Aura, Devotion Aura, no Divine Shield, unable to really break through. Meanwhile, Dragonhawk Riders finishing off some more units again. Blood Mage could be in some serious trouble now, as the Blood Mage tries to make its way back out. Blood Mage gets ensnared once more. Blood Mage could get taken down, and there it goes. Blood Mage now lost, as we're looking at a couple of Raiders trying to escape away. It looks like, well, another Raider will be able to make its way back out. Farseer just getting in some superficial damage. I saw SC remastered yesterday for the first time, and hopefully they will do more with WarCraft 3. Yeah, I hope so too. So many, well, quality of life improvements that could be added. Do you know what is going on any news on Warcraft 3 Reforged? Nope, not yet. Blood Mage resurrected over here at that tavern. We are looking at 48 supply compared to 37, and the Blood Mage currently just, well, needs to get enough mana to start siphoning mana, and that's the key here. Let's take a look at that. That last Null Warden will end up getting taken down, but perhaps the Blood Mage would have wanted to keep it alive for just a little bit longer for a little bit more mana again. There's going to be a strange fight here. The Blood Mage could easily take too much damage from these Ogre Warriors, as the units are now still wandering back around. Blood Mage may need a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability as well. Gets True Shot Aura bonus damage across all of these air units right now, and getting in a little bit of extra gold too. Good positioning on the Blood Mage as well, in a way where the other Ogre Warrior had to run all the way around. Coming back here, Raiders going straight after that Arcane Vault. Double Shadow Wolves are in position. They're going to try and dive on in here, unable to do so. Blood Mage is currently revealed. Does have a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, as you're going to see it, well, pretty much get taken down instantaneously. And the Blood Mage lives to fight another day. 400 hit point heals going to be coming off from that Paladin here in just a moment. You can see new Spirit Wolves making their way. Oh, there's that Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Holy Light, Siphon Mana, as the Paladin going to, well, heal up that Blood Mage with no problems whatsoever. Tauren Chieftain running out of there very fast. You see the Scourge Bone Chimes and adding in Vampiric Aura in addition to the Endurance Aura, faster movement speed and attack speed, as the units continue to, well, wander around where they should go. Coming forth over here on the bottom left-hand side of the map, Ogre Warriors, Force Troll Trappers, getting ready to engage. Blood Mage in position here. Up, there goes that Blood Mage in the back. It's not going to really be able to fight those units easily at all. There's the Banish. There's a Siphon Mana. Chain Lightning on him, though. And, well, pretty much reversing the effect of that one Chain Lightning with that Banish. But then a Holy Light, well, brought it back up to full. Paladin still sitting at level 3, has a Pure Up of Vitality. We are now speed building multiple towers in position while getting towers off over here. This one Orc Burrow, however, may get completed in time, and that is going to be a big deal. Are we going to perhaps see the Dragonhawk Riders try and get some easy shots off, or perhaps some towers or a cloud to stop whatever that tower may, or that burrow may actually be able to fight? All right, let's take a look at this. Engaging, coming across. Blood Mage, seeing that level 3. Spirit Wolves are right here, turning back around. No reveals whatsoever. We're taking a look. Well, more Holy Light. Siphon Mana units going to try and engage here. Troll Bat Riders diving in across multiple units. There you go, just trying to suicide every which way. And you got to remember, these Griffins actually have a lot of armor between Devotion Aura and 1-3 upgrades, purposely designed to stay alive compared to Troll Bat Riders and that suicide damage. Guard towers are also in position as well. Troll Bat Riders trying to make their way over. A quick shackle would have made short work of one of those Troll Bat Riders, but instead, an ensnare from distance finishes it off. All right. Dragonhawk needs to head back over, moving a little bit too slow. There is an ensnare. Holy Light. There's a banish. Siphon Mana. Holy Light trying to keep it alive as we see a Staff of Sanctuary saving a low hit point unit there. Units still engaging. Troll Bathawk. Well, Orc Burrow could take down a couple more units. There are a couple of towers here in the backside position. Blood Mage continuing to try to fight its way through. There goes one Raider. Dragonhawk Rider about to get taken down. No, still alive somehow. Gets ensnared again. And finally, 2 Dragonhawk Riders go poof. Paladin trying to finish off. There goes another Raider again. 40 supply compared to 31, and Orc finally has the advantage as we're looking at the guard towers now starting to poke apart as well. Paladin without Divine Shield, in desperate trouble, wants to return home, unable to do so, and the Paladin falls at level 3. All right, coming back around, Peasants could be doing a little bit of repairing or perhaps trying to finish off some of those peons, some actual real damage, unable to do so. Bat Riders are now making their way over. Tauren Chieftain sitting at level 5. Paladin resurrected at the tavern. And what is going on here? Staff of Sanctuary brings that Paladin all the way back home. Staff of Sanctuary so far saving a handful of units. That is going to be key. Meanwhile, Blood Mage is at 5. Paladin is at 3, going up against a 5-5. Fast is in the driver's seat now with a level 5 Tauren Chieftain and a level 5 Farseer. A superior superior army size and superior hero levels. Economies are about the same. If not for you, I would never have wasted so many hours watching WarCraft. Again, you blame me. All right, well, I guess right now, if you have nothing better to do, which could be the case since you're not allowed outside, I'm glad I could still provide you something. Taking a look back around, Shadow Spirit Wolf's going to come across and engage. Chain Lightning. Oh, did it finish off that low hit point? No, yes, it did. It wasn't able to teleport back as the Blood Mage now siphoning mana back out. Arcane Tower removing much of the mana from the Tauren Chieftain. Ensnare now coming across. Militia now making its way back over as well as we see a banish onto the Tauren Chieftain. Are we going to see a surround? It is a Peasant surround on a Tauren Chieftain who has no mana. Tauren Chieftain in desperate attempt trying to head back out here. Does have a potion of greater healing, trying to finish off some of those units. It looks as though the Tauren Chieftain will be able to hold on. Now has a Scroll of Town Portal. You know he's going to survive. How many peasants are going to end up getting lost? Is a Kodo Beast going to eat anything in its belly before it retries and retreats? There goes some Spirit Wolves. There goes another as well as we're looking at units trying to engage every which way. All right. Banish onto the Blood Mage. Siphon Mana onto the Tauren Chieftain. Tauren Chieftain about to get taken down to 22 hit points. Paladin down to 161, but it looks like he'll be able to survive as well. All right, 2-3 upgrades on the Griffins, on this Blood Mage Paladin style game. Staff of Sanctuary sending the Paladin back home to heal up once more, as we still don't see level 3 weapons upgrades. Still going dual Griffin Aviaries, training up, well, getting up to 46 supply over 78. Has plenty of room to go. Where are these units going to perhaps be trying to go next? Now, the downside with Griffins is even though you have air units, you cannot easily take out these corner creep camps. Granite Golems are magic immune, And well, magic immune units impossible to take down for a griffin, for griffins. Meanwhile, let's continuing to fight this way through. The spirit wolves could perhaps try and take down this blood mage, as we're looking at a fast great hall, a tiny great hall being established by fast. I guess it is a fast great hall. Blood Mage making its way over. What do you think of that change, by the way? Granite Golem's level 9 instead of level 10 Dragon. Both of them are magic immune, but it helps a little bit in that it doesn't just reinforce having powerful anti-air units being able to hit the corner. I actually like it quite a bit. I believe all level 9, like at a certain level, all creeps above a certain level are magic immune already. Let's take a look coming back around. There goes one dragon, one spirit wolf, another spirit wolf going to try to make its way, perhaps take down this peasant. Peasant gets taken down as it will be able to retreat back. All right, more guard towers getting added in again, and all level 8s and above, maybe even level 7. Yeah, I was thinking that was the case. Ogre Magi, you can see how fast it gets taken down there. There goes the Forest Troll Warlord. Staff of Silence, a beautiful item pickup for that Paladin. As the Paladin is, well, getting a lot of experience all of a sudden, being able to creep with such a large, powerful magic-dealing army to finish off the Ogre Magi, the Forest Troll Warlord, so quickly. It's just those Forest Troll High Priests that need to get taken down too. Peasant's going to go ahead and get in some repairs. As meanwhile, double Spirit Wolves eating through this Peasant economy line so quickly as the unit's now trying to make their way back out. We're looking at 53 supply compared to 45. Scout Tower off over here, going to get taken out as well. It is 2 bases to 1. Fast having the extra expansion as the Spirit Wolves perhaps make their way to the bottom left. No Spellbreakers, means no Spell Steal. It also means no Arcane Sentry, which would be extremely helpful at dealing with those Spirit Wolves as they're running in. The fact that they appear right next to your peasants before you can attack them is one of the main reasons why this harassment works out so well. The other reason, critical strike coupled with normal damage as the Griffin Riders now make their way off to the north again. Still no additional upgrades. Chaemiko purposely sitting at low upkeep. It feels like Raider now going to try to make its way back out. Is it going to be able to do so? 1 or 2 more volleys, which should finish it off. Troll Bat Riders, all right, just flat out destroying this army so quickly. Ensnares now down. 42 supply compared to 37. Chain Lightning bouncing across multiple units. Holy Light still keeping that Blood Mage alive, at least for now. Silence onto that Tauren Chieftain, as we're going to see I thought we saw a Siphon Mana right there. All right, are we perhaps going to see more Siphon Mana again? Holy Light coming in to play. There's that Siphon Mana. Tauren Chieftain uses that last bit of mana right there as we're looking at, well, some more damaging coming across. Paladin sitting at level 4. Gonna perhaps try to use a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability in order to escape back out. We see the Griffin Riders getting a Holy Light saving. There is that Staff of Sanctuary. As we're gonna see, there goes a Griffin. The Paladin still sitting at level 4, still alive somehow. Gonna give extra mana. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability needs to be given over to that Paladin. Paladin gets banished instead as we see a Troll Bat Rider finding its target. Siphon Mana. Perhaps Staff of Sanctuary onto that Paladin again here in just a moment. Level 5. We're going to have level, 600 hit point heals coming in across here as that Griffin Rider now trying to make its way back out. Blood Paladin in a little bit of trouble, needs to get away. And the Blood Mage doesn't have that much mana. Meanwhile, the Griffins are still fighting their way through. Are we going to see a Staff of Sanctuary? No. Scroll of Town Portal heading back. Is this Griffin going to come down in time? And yes, it does. Chaemiko escapes with a 41 supply army compared to 34. Staff of Sanctuary doing a lot of work right now, as I gotta believe this Griffin Rider needs to be staffed, or at least another 600 hit point heal, as that Paladin has maxed out mana. Not quite sure why it's not doing that. There it goes, teleporting him all the way back home. 2-3 upgrades. Meanwhile, thank you Burrow Rush for the follow. This Pala Blood Mage Griffin becoming meta or what? I don't know. Too small of a sample size. Staff of Silence, though, a big item there. It gives you opportunity to siphon mana from the Tauren Chieftain, and if it tries to stomp, well, you silence it for a little bit, and then you steal even more mana again. Spirit Wolves, once again, quickly being, was it resummoned? No, just end up timed life. Farseer, Tauren Chieftain now running out across the map. Paladin is sitting at level 5, so what was a 5-5 versus a 5-3 now has turned into a 6-5 versus a 6-5, but that Tauren Chieftain is so close. Actually, no, that Blood Mage is still at 5. All right, so 6-5 turning into a 5-5. And that Blood Mage just needs a little bit of experience to get to level 6. Tauren Chieftain not going to get to level 6 off of these couple of peasants here. However, will get that much closer. There it goes. Spirit Wolves continuing to battle it through. Yes, Arcane Sentry, just one Arcane Sanctum, and maybe even one Priest to hold back at home. Blood Mage now gets up to level 6. Could we perhaps see looking at Phoenixes? Yes, Phoenix out on the field to deal so much damage, and we're also looking at a Mountain King as the third hero. Mountain King getting a Stormbolt off onto that Kodo Beast, and you can see that damage, how much it adds up so quickly. Paladin going to be able to keep those units alive for quite a bit of time. All right, Phoenix, very difficult to destroy. It, well, it does damage to itself, and as long as you're able to keep that Phoenix alive, or the egg alive, it will always come back. And with Holy Light here, the Phoenix will pretty much die in terms of how the Paladin wants it. We're going to be looking at this expansion now taken out. We are looking at the Tauren Chieftain Kodo Beast coming in from the back. 48 supply compared to 44. There goes the expansion. And it is 2 bases to 1. Oh, Troll Bad Riders diving on in. Holy Light, there it goes. Almost finishing off the Phoenix. Staff of Sanctuary saves the Griffin as this Phoenix egg will get taken down. And that was the game? That seemed early. All right, he was in a commanding lead, and he took out. But you look at the score, and it's like a 20 supply difference right there. Once the Mountain King came out, like the supplies were still the same. It was a commanding lead, but there wasn't like that drawn out battle that would finally tip things in favor. Yeah, Phoenix would resurrect. Staff of Sanctuary saved the Griffin. I think maybe if the Griffin had fallen, giving level 6 to the Tauren Chieftain could have changed it. But Orc had no anti-air. It still had the expansion over on the top right though, and I didn't see an extra base. So it still seemed a bit premature, but really, really interesting opening with that Blood Mage first.